Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back. Well, I guess I had to say that first, right? I've been away. Here is your weekly forecast for December 14th through the 20th. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for us. If you come upon this video at another date, rest assured there is some message here for you whenever you happen to stumble upon it. I know a lot of you are confused. What happened? I said I was changing how I was doing readings and that I had messages about the cards. I'm going to explain all that. That will be coming up soon, and that will be in a separate posting. I'm just going to do the reading here for you guys for the week ahead. Those of you who just want me to shut up and pull the cards. So alrighty, my dears. So first off, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay? So Nine of Cups is a super, super positive card. It could be wish fulfillment. I know it is birthday season for many of you, and the holidays may be coming up, and some of you may have had something that you were really hoping for, or you had set this time of the year as the marker of when you wanted it to occur or when you wanted it to happen. So Nine of Cups could basically be saying something you've been really hoping for is panning out this week, or the door is opening to some wish fulfillment, like the ball is rolling, so to speak. I do feel, Sagittarius, that a lot of you are getting really in tune with like balance, because I'm feeling a sense of indulgence with this card, but I'm feeling a sense of indulgence without guilt. So if you've been trying to like get to the point where you could indulge without going overboard, some of you are really finding the balance there. If there's just something that you've been trying to get into moderation, I'm feeling a sense of like enjoying, like I said, indulging, but having a sense of moderation and feeling very like proud or satisfied with that. The next card here is the Moon. Okay, the Moon could indicate here creativity, but I know a lot of the times it's associated with secrets or something that isn't revealed, or sometimes people can connect it with, uh, uh, gosh, fear. I drew a blank. With fear, and I know it can have some negative, or not so happy things connected to it. However, your first card was a super happy card, okay? And I am recording this reading at the time of the new moon eclipse that's going to be occurring. And so those of you that watched my videos from before, you've heard me say that if there is like some moon cycle coming up around the time that I'm doing the reading and I get cards with the moon in it, to me that is Spirit letting you know that this new moon eclipse is something that you're going to be feeling very strongly, and that whatever you're kind of putting out in terms of intentions is something that you're manifesting in that moon cycle. So some of you might have a lot of things, or like a lot of wishes or things that you're putting out there. And so over the next 6 months, are going to be something that really are formative for all of us, but you guys, you all Sagittarius, may be feeling it even stronger, even more so. Okay, so I kind of feel like I'm hearing take the ball and run with it, strike while the iron is hot. Some of you are feeling like, oh wow, okay, things are moving, let me take advantage of this energy, and you're going to be very productive with what you're putting out there or what you're creating for yourself. I feel a lot of you are making some kind of breakaway. So whatever has been pulling you down or a source of unhappiness in your life, you're finally finding the way to transition out of it or transition in a new direction, whether that be a career change or leaving a relationship. There's some kind of shift that you were really afraid to do, but that wish is coming true, and it feels like the road is clear and open, the hurdles are out of the way, and you're really just kind of running with it. The next card here is the Magician. If I just got chills. If that's not confirmation, my darlings, I don't know what is. I really don't know what is, because the Magician is all a card about manifesting, right? It's a very card having to do with creating in your life. Okay, you're making something in your life. Now I know a lot of people are like, oh well, okay, we got the Moon card, so that's going to be a Cancer or a Pisces. Oh, we got the Magician card, that's going to be a Gemini or a Virgo. And that could be the case for some of you. You could be dealing with those signs as very impactful for you. But keep in mind that the way that I read, I'm focusing on you, Sagittarius. I'm focusing on you and your energy. So this is going to be more the energies that you're experiencing or you're feeling, okay? That's not to say you might not have these zodiac signs that are coming into play with it, but this is about what you're creating in your life, okay? Now, Sagittarius, I do want to say this. Like I said, we've got the major arcana cards coming in back to back. So this is going to be a very, very big time of change or shifting in your life where you're feeling like you're getting on the right path or things are falling into place. The Magician card for me on a personal level, every reader is different. Every reader is going to have a different connection with different cards. But the Magician card, what I've seen over the years reading for people, and even in times in my life when I've pulled a card for myself in the past, it tends to come up for a lot of people when they're coming out of a rock bottom period. You were in some kind of a rock bottom, and now you're seeing the shifting. You're seeing the clouds lifting, right, or clearing away. And this is going to be the time where you're going to be able to create, okay? A lot of the times, too, when this card comes up, you might even see a lot of repeating angel numbers, or a lot of numerical repetitions, like 1111, 111, 444, 222, 555. You might be seeing repeating numbers, or it could be a single number that you keep seeing all the time. There might be just a repeating of numbers that keeps popping up, okay? So the Magician is going to be a card that has to do with being in that energy where you're really able to create in your life. Okay, so pay attention to the numbers that are coming up for you. They are bringing you a message or a reassurance. Different numbers have different meanings. Just know that when you see them, it's just kind of like you're being reminded of that message, or you're being given a confirmation that, hey, things are coming together. We hear your prayers. We're working for you behind the scenes. We're bringing things together. We're moving forward. Because the Moon card came up after the Magician, I also feel like some of you are going to have some massive revelation this week. It could be happening on a bigger global scale. There could be something that's happening in your community or on a national level. You may be seeing through the fog where you're beginning to see things more clearly, and your view of the world may be changing or shifting. Your next card here, Sagittarius, is the Hanged Man. Now, I know that this can be like, what is going on here? Because we have all of these cards about movement, and all of the sudden we're coming into a Hanged Man period. But let me tell you what this means. It makes a lot of sense to me. First and foremost, I want to clarify, or not clarify, but remind you that you have had almost all of your cards major arcana. So when that happens back to back major arcana, you're coming into a time where your angels and guides are around you, because you're coming in a lot of situation. This is like a situation that you agreed to experience. You're about to learn something you came here to learn, or you're about to accomplish something or master something you came here to accomplish or master. Some of you may even be feeling like, oh man, I feel like something big is going to happen in my life, but I don't know what. Like, this is it. You have all this major arcana energy. You're coming into a time of shifting and changing and growth, and breaking out of what needs to be broken out of. The Hangman comes up sometimes to ask us to look at things from a different situation. So I think those of you Sagittarius, that if you're watching this reading and you're like, wow, this sounds great, but it doesn't resonate at all. Like, I don't know even where this would come from. The Hangman is coming up to say you need to take some time to meditate on what's happened and see where the blessings are, and ask your angel and guides to help you see how this is relevant and what doors it's opened for you. what you might be looking at what was lost, and it's really hard to see what was gained or what was opened when we can see is what was removed. So it's about looking things, or this is a time where you're ready, or you're open enough, or you're healed enough to be able to see that. So you can ask for that through prayer, and you can ask for your angels and guides to help you. Ask God to have your angels and guides help you, and direct you to see what has opened up, what has been brought to you to help you, right? And to be able to move into that blessing. Those of you where things have been shifting and you're seeing things are shifting very positively, the hangman is going to say that there's going to be a little bit of a pause moment for you, like boom, 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 things are going to be happening, and you might be really, really getting very excited, you might be getting very happy, but there's going to be a time of a period of pause. It doesn't mean your luck ran out. It means that this is kind of like a time that's going to be coming up where you're being asked to really take a look at what you've been asking for and what you've been manifesting, and where your main goal has been, like where you set your finish line. Is that really what you want? Okay. It's like the order is about to come in. It's time to double check the order. It's time to double check, make sure that this is really what you're wanting, because it's going to be coming in. So in that case, Sagittarius, a lot of you may have been really, really trying to manifest a specific person or a specific career, and you're about to get it. And whatever it is, it's going to be a significant commitment. So it's like, okay, before this comes in and before you make this commitment, is there some inner homework that needs to be done so that you don't try to find your identity in this job, or you don't try to find your self-esteem from this other person? Is there anything, like, once that is healed, are you still going to want to have that job title, or are you still going to want to have that person if you were able to have this feeling in some other way? Okay. Because whatever's happening, it's like you're setting the tone for a big chunk of your life ahead. This is this is a time that you're building. So before things are kind of, I don't know if I want to say set in stone, but before they're finalized, before they're concrete and they're here in front of you, it's time to double check. Really, really, like, kind of go inward and double check. And that's the feeling that I'm getting for you guys. I do want to thank you guys very much for watching, and those of you that have been commenting and messaging, asking me how I am. And thank you so much. I'm very overwhelmed by all of your love and support. Private readings are open again. I have a limited number of private readings that are available. You can schedule on my online calendar, which is linked in the description, calendly.com/amethystangelite. And I just thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I know there's some confusion about what happened, and now I'm back. I will address that. I will talk about that, but I'm going to keep the weekly forecast focused here. Again, don't forget to watch your moon sign and rising sign. It can help bring in different elements that are going to resonate with you to give you a more complete general reading. I guess I want to say these are general readings, but sometimes watching all three can kind of help you feel a more sense of like personalized energy there. I thank you all very much, guys. Thank you so much, and I'm sending you so much love. Happy birthday, happy holidays, and I'm wishing you all the best. Thanks.